I will protect you. I will bring my
Hey. I smell rabbit.
Faster? Okay, faster. Rise. Play.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Time to work! Crisp! Work time!
Keep back!
My duty!
Life goes on.
It's time for a flash freeze!
Yeah.
Chill to the bone!
Let's light it up!
Like,
Crummy food. Disgusting.
steady as stone.
If you're scared of lightning, hide now.
Let's light it up!
Go. Rise.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I smell rabbit.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Look over there! She's all by herself because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. What? You mean you used to act, so is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Imagination? Oh, you must mean So, this imaginary friend of yours. When does Paimon get to meet them? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear? Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your brother has an imaginary friend too? No, because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Tone-deaf bard. What are you doing?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
That's right. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe, if you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That? Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imagine...
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon. Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends... Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You got it.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his event. I think his name was Stanley. Stanley's an and you can tell he's an expert at it from the story. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge? No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? How about we explore the area ahead of us, Lead? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I...
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master D-Luke, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups...
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up?
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's... How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Transfers of supplies must be.
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary. Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? Yeah, she's so
Oh, hello.
Are you always...
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. Oh, I hope I can be at...
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master G.
I mean, obviously, I want to become a knight. And
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you.
So,
Ellen!
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's a friend of mine. Recently started as an... We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer. We're great!
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time! Looks like we can't go any further.
not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high. gliding be faster?
Hey, are those guys?
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer,
Yes.
Actually, we came looking.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Javari?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as you. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Well, I think you're not. In which case, why?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Brave the Mare Javari.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mare Javari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, with a gentle breeze carrying away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Think you can get away? Traveler, I believe I've made a small... Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea.
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The Sword of Brilliant Valor and the Shield of Magnificent Honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons? You bet! If I can just... Right now, I'm just a rookie, so I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so... selfish. But...
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out, Venti.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me...
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's...
that bunch of hill churls? Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too. Why would hilly churls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly churls were already...
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic,
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant...
So, we got our sword. Now let's scout around. It's definitely in...
There's somebody there.
Stanley?
He's acting.
What happened? Why did you stop all...
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where?
Maybe another time. We have a shield... Lo and behold, the shield of magnific...
Liar, liar, pants on fire. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than... Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for... Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take... Excuse? Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some hilly churlium by now. If not... Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Seems cheerful enough. Oh, yeah! Here!
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe... Mom, Dad, check out...
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot. What?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's...
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurl. I'll get back to my, stroll now.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack. Although, on further reflection, someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future.
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's...
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
How rude! Especially since we're here...
Help. Oh, yes.
That's one...
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is...
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even...
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here. Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to...
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a... Come on, let's go and...
Angel's Share is a great place to bring a date. Come on in and take a seat.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a seat.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life...
Does it...
I think our friend really did make it to the Merjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he's...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madrivari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes!
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the...
Oh!
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on...
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traverse...
No, not yet. I still don't have... Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. Stanley, Oh, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of...
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well...
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That...
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I can...
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experience...
Stories? Experiences? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest... All these years, I've been... But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image...
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so... I'm completely... No adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind! I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some, but...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for...
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk.
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out. I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? So, did you at least manage to
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, Old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it.
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storm. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind. A gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better. Or tiny...
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. In Old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Hey, you two!
Margaret?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it? No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern. I mean, little Princey. Prince was just home, now he's—
Did you seriously think that—
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
But we are on our way to an urgent meeting with—
You're on the way to see Jean?
Paimon thought you were looking for—
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my—
Seriously? You want—
What's wrong with that? Jean's a really nice person. Please mention it to Jean.
Hey! Hey! Ugh, unbelievable! Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for— Acting Grand Master?
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, how can I
Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of—
I see. Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt. I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's— Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return— We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay? How's Jean holding up?
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest. Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you? While the master is down, the knights should share her burden.
That's a very good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified knights?
Jean has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't. You should go and check in at the headquarters.
Jean, Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid of.
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's Kaya!
I've been waiting for you. I have been informed about Jean falling ill. On behalf of all of the Knights of Favone...
So courteous and polite. This isn't the Kaya...
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grand Master herself. Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing. It's like you
Things like helping to fill in for Jean.
Right. Although the commissions you reported to Jean have already been handed off to someone else, I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care without Jean's personal touch. So I am hoping that you can help out. I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight is
You can flatter us all you want, but answer me this. Why don't you do...
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to.
Fine then. So it's Sarah, Charles, and Margaret's stuff you want us to...
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See you.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Venti! Have you come to help?
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary, it is I who...
But Paimon just saw you talk...
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings. Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal. I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint my own.
What would a kitty cat want with lyre strings
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
What?
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry. That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bum.
The strings contain animo? That'll help us. It's time for... I'm sure there must be some...
Oh, thank you all. Prince should be... Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food.
Did something bad happen again?
Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace. Remember,
Here are my wishes. Are you referring to the real Windbloom?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Something bad happen again?
Not even one spicy dish.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
Be safe. May the god of animals protect you and your loved ones.
Are you referring to the real Windbloom?
it's been getting quite busy recently.
Hey, look! Over there! It looks just like the cat Margaret was describing. So it must be Prince, right?
I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Prince! Where did you go running off to?
We definitely had our work cut out for us. Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And here are your astral iron strings, Venti.
You found them! Wonderful! I was not optimistic they would turn. I dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude. Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
Oh, now Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself.
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Lisa, are you?
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her more literary duties.
Cool. Well, if we're no...
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please. I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run completely dry, and the delivery from the winery is behind schedule. If it's not too much trouble.
What's so urgent about this?
It came in at the last minute.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
Go ahead and pick up some new pieces from Schultz's blacksmith.
Angel's Share is a great place to bring a date. Come on in and take a seat.
So this is where Charles...
Have you come to rescue me? I've been waiting, and all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time I've been robbed by Hilly. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have.
Fear not! My friend here is a Hilly Churl exterminator!
Just as well. Then please escort this transporter to the... And be careful with it. Just beating up the Hilly Churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure the goods stay intact because I certainly don't have the Mora to reply. I'll be waiting up...
I taste blood.
Thank you, my friend. I thought I was in deep trouble this time. I'll put in a good word for you with the gentleman at the...
They're all gonna rot if I don't deal with them in time.
Got it. I'll set off right away.
Amber, are you here to help out with...
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an outrider to mop up some hilly churls on the Oh. Sarah, what are you still stressing about? I'm an outrider, and You misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at the number of orders piling up in front of... Another bizarre order came in just now. It's like they're hosting a banquet or... Really? That would be wonderful. You really are the good hunter. Yeah, well, those hilly churls are going to be a handful. Well, why don't you take this order? Start by getting the...
Are you sure she can be trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This is now a fight to save the...
A fight?
For this... Okay, go and get ready.
Oh, yeah.
Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers? Yep. Now, order number 7.
And so begin.
You did say you'd help. Any news on that sweet madame? One sweet madame? It smells pretty good.
Sticky, huh?
That's right. The knight's order. Let me teach.
Wait, didn't...
With your cooking skills, I don't... As soon as that's... I'm still waiting on 1 sticky honey rope. This is... Wow! Did you really cook this? This is...
Are we released from kitchen duty now?
Yes. Thanks ever so much for your help. Amber should be able to take care of... If you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a job waiting for you at Good Hunter...
I think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean, really. What? Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit. Hi, Barbara. We're back.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Jean has regained consciousness and should be back to her normal self.
That's great news. Let's go.
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air.
I bet you she's gone to Lady Vanessa's place.
Where?
Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is dedicated to Mondstadt. Jean goes there whenever she feels lost and confused.
Barbara, that's some pretty personal stuff. How do you know so much?
Jean, mentioned it to me, before she left. That's what I'm worried about, too.
Don't worry, we'll take over.
Great! That puts my mind at rest. May the
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger. Huh?
Hi, Jean. Are you
Much better. I was not expecting you to come here. Thank you.
Are you sure? We saw you beneath the tree just now, leaning on your sword. Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
Oh, but I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise, how can I be the protector that Mondstadt needs me to be?
You truly revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable woman. I have always hoped. As the Lion Fang Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive
Dandelion Knight? Isn't...
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius Masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of Dandelion Knight or Lion Fang Knight.
Oh, you too want to be as gentle as the Dandelion Knight, and yet as...
Yes. I know it sounds like a huge honor, inheriting both these titles from but I see it more as a huge... After all, it is a lot to live up to.
Paimon thinks so...
Huh?
Jean?
Who's there?
Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the Master in a moment of weakness. And then you two show up and...
How did they know about Jean's condition? Choosing this moment to strike us...
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight,
Since this opportunity has slipped away...
Stop! After him!
Jean, you're still recovering.
No, I'm a...
Jean, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Why can't you trust us to handle it?
I do trust you, but to let...
Fine, but
Thank you for your understanding. badly are you hurt? Oh, one of my own being injured because of me is the last thing. Let me handle this alone.
No, you are in no state to handle this alone. We're...
Okay, but before we move out, at least let...
Thanks. You're a...
Go as planned!
Looks like our fate finally tried to think you can chase me this far. Come on, face my brave subordinates. I put a spell on them to calm their fear of water.
Life goes on. Looks like our fates are intertwined. To think you pushed me this far. But let me deal with you myself.
Wind, hear me. Thanks to Barbara's help, my condition...
The main thing is that you're safe. Now, isn't it time to get back to Mondstadt and...
Yes, I should at least go and thank Barbara again.
Master, you finally returned. The Animo Archon protects...
Swan, were you waiting for me?
Yes, at the Angel's Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but... Okay, I know I said it's nothing big, but... Alright, how can I put this?
Huh? Well, if you say so, Swan. It's fine. Now that I have had the chance to stretch my legs, I feel...
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
For goodness sake, what is happening to the world? Swan used to be the most honest fellow, now he's dumping things up.
Well, Swan was clearly agitated. Maybe it is an emergency after all. Let's go and... Oh?
It's a thank you party for you!
A thank you party?
Jean, when we heard the news about your illness, we can only imagine how much pressure you must be under as acting Grand Master. And you do so much work all over
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, we'd take this chance to throw you a party. After all, you'll never let us do this once you're back at work.
Jean? Huh? Is this Jean when she's shy? I've never...
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal person.
This is just all such a surprise. Thank you, everyone.
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount of work you do for all of us.
But there are so many things I still need...
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy. So while you were away, we all pitched in and finished off your work for you.
Did you really? Even the issue with the food delivery?
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly churls. Didn't take much to get rid of them.
And the tax return?
I spent so much time doing library admin. A few more pieces of paper to deal with was really nothing to...
Well, what about Mark?
Are you kidding me?
That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight.
Enough already. No more thinking about work today. Enjoy yourself while you've got the chance.
It is my honor to work alongside you all. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put...
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this. See all of this food and drink? He made sure it all arrived on time. Not only that, but he cooked each one of these beautiful dishes, so relax already. There's no need to be so modest. Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue. Otherwise, we would be looking at quite an alarming bill right up.
Despite my initial reluctance to sponsor a Knights of Favonius event in any way, I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
Oh.
All right. Jean's supposed to be taking it easy. Stop crap. Agreed. Now, let the party begin!
It looks like everyone seems to be partying hard. Paimon thinks we should join in the fun. Let's go and mingle. Oh, and Paimon thinks she saw Jean go upstairs by herself. Let's make sure the woman of the hour doesn't get left out.
Oh, it is you. Yes, I am.
Uh-oh. It seems like something's
I want to thank you again. It is good to. And it.
What's that?
I am definitely more of a Dandelion Knight than a Lion Fang Knight. The Lion Fang Knight represents Vanessa's past, a past in which she fought hard, but it was the Dandelion Knight that represented her hopes for the future. A future belonging to the. I do believe that Vanessa watches over it. Let the wind lead. The wind.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me. I smell rabbit.
What's one more?
Everybody stand back!
This isn't over! Cut down. Like this. To the very end.
You can't run! Looks like I went too far. hungry. Let's hunt. Take me back. Oh.
Someone... Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders received. Faster? Okay, faster.
I smell rabbit.
I must leave no stone unturned. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
What you got?
Steady as stone.
It's a fury! Place my hammer. Place my hammer. That tingle?
These things useful?
I'm not making this up. This is the honest truth.
The smell coming from the mines has changed again.
Let's light it up!
Shouldn't get careless. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Out of my sight.
You need to hurry up.
I'm going in! This is Her Majesty's gift! Winter shall eventually come.
This one's well done.
Faster, life goes on.
Roast and fry. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. You need to hurry up. Well done. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. You need a... An unfortunate fault.
Another test subject.
I kill you!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
to me.
Who's there?
Huh? Steady as stone.
Gotta get out of here.
I taste blood.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
As a dutiful maid would, leave it all to me.
Empty chest. Good for storage.